¿Qué onda, gente de TOMAmiusik? Yo soy Joaquín y nos encontramos con Coilguns, una banda suiza de hardcore muy increíble que va a estar de tour aquí en México. Van a ser unas 10 fechas más o menos. Van a estar en octubre y septiembre aquí en México en su tour y nos van a presentar nueva música. Y pues, ¿qué más para hablar con ellos? Para presentar su música que ellos mismos. Y voy a empezar a hablar. Hi, how are you? Yeah,
Hey, I'm very good. And you?
fine. And well, we're going to talk about your concert here in Mexico. They are going to be like 10 days, isn't it?
It's 10 shows, yeah. That's a lot of shows in Mexico for a first time. We're really excited. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that this is your odd love odd tour Mexico, and it's a lot of days. I mean, 2 months.
2 months, you said? two
Yeah,
weeks.
isn't it? Yeah,
2 weeks.
I-
Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, 2 weeks in two different months. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're
yeah.
right. Yeah. It's end of September, early October. That's true. Yeah.
And how are you feeling about this first time in Mexico? I mean, isn't it that you are you aren't just going to Mexico City? It's a lot of places.
Well, I mean, um, it's Mexico City, of course, is it's gonna be the main show. We all know that, of course. But it's like if in Europe we were only going to play Paris and London and Berlin, it would be boring, right? I mean, we play music because we want to meet people, and we're still a hardcore punk band. I mean, the band is going well in Europe, but it's not like we are a big band, So there's no point for us to come to Mexico and just play for a show. And also, we're excited to come to Mexico. We want to see as much as we can. So if it was for me, I would have played 20 shows, but I don't know if we can play 20 shows in Mexico. So 10 is a good start. And I think it's also important to go to smaller city and see how the cultural scene is. Like, in Mexico, there's a lot of things going on. So it's great to play there, but I'm also super happy that we're going to Leon or Torreon. I don't know. It's great. I'm sure there are a lot of people that like rock music there as well. So it's important for us to go there.
Yeah, you are going to play and for your concert, but also as a way as tourist. You are
Uh,
going to meet Mexico. Is-
exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's we're musicians, but we're people before everything. So what we like to play for people, we like to share the energy and the passion we have for music. But the show is only 45 minutes, and we're gonna fly for 14 hours to come to Mexico. So we want to see some of the country. We want to have time to go at the bar and drink with people. We want to go, have nice food. We want to go see some things. It's I don't know. Maybe when if we're going to be touring Mexico every year for the next 10 years, maybe it's going to be different. But for now, it's the first time, man. We want to make some friends for sure.
yeah, I mean, this is about your new music. You are coming with your last single that is part of your next album, but also is about fun, about having fun here,
About what?
having fun.
Coming to Mexico, you mean?
Yep, yep,
Well, yeah, it's as we just talked, it's just a bit of both. Like, we're coming to Mexico um, because we also we have we've seen a couple of bands from Switzerland as well that were starting to tour Mexico, and I think it's a great market. And from what we hear from people going there, they say that the crowd really likes the shows and that people really love live music, which is something that tends to disappear in Europe, to be honest. And we've been to Mexico actually with another band 10 years ago. So I did see how it was to play there. And um, of course, we're coming for fun, but we're also coming hoping that we're going to meet our audience and be able to build something there. Because, it's like you don't see a lot of punk bands, I think, touring a lot in Mexico, international punk bands touring in Mexico or Latin America. And I think you know, I would be very happy if our band could tour a lot more in Mexico and Latin America, actually. So it's a bit of fun, but it's a bit of uh, business as well somehow, trying to find our audience, and we really want to come back there already. Like, I really hope this tour goes well, because if it does, then we're maybe gonna come back in April as well.
Yeah, and something that I love is that here in Mexico, we love a lot of punk music. I mean, we have festivals about something like, I mean, like emo music
Hmm.
and some festivals. So, I mean, we really love punk music. I mean, last year I saw Green Day here, and I'm excited about seeing you about your concert because I love this kind of music. I mean, it's something like I don't know how to explain, but it's something different like some other kind of music because it's like a lot of energy on this kind of concert, and you're going to know how we are in Mexico in this kind of concerts. I mean, it's
Uh,
something like a disaster, but it's a very good disaster. I mean, something I think beautiful.
it's really cool. That sounds, if you would ask me what I would expect from a show in Mexico, I think I would have loved to hear exactly what you described. That's the perfect thing. So, of course, punk is a very there are different type of punk music, of course, and Green Day is not exactly the same thing as we do, but the energy, in the end, the basic energy is the same. You know what I mean? And for example, Coilguns, our music, I think, is pretty dark, but the energy is very positive. And what we want to do is give this positive energy through dark music and intense music to the people, and we need the people to give us energy as well. And you know, um, I'm really excited to bring this to Mexico, because I mean, we're not the only band doing that, but I don't know if you have seen videos from Colgans, but the shows are really chaotic and really intense. We give a lot of energy. So, you know, we're gonna we're gonna give a lot of energy. So we really hope people are gonna get it, and that we can celebrate and spend this 1 hour together, and then at the end of the show everybody has a big smile and we hug each other, and then we have a beer together. You know what I mean?
In all of these years, how will you describe that it's a Coilgun show? How how will you describe it?
um First of all, I think I would describe it as like high energy, of course, very intense. So I don't think a Colgan's show is not a show you can just be at the bar and look at it and have your drink. Like, it doesn't work. You have to be focused, because we ask for a lot of attention. We make a lot of noise. We move a lot. So we make sure that people have to look somehow. But also, I think it's a very positive collective experience, because we really talk a lot between songs about subjects that are important for us, and that how much we are lucky to be doing this, and that's because people are coming to see us in a show. And so we try to communicate a lot about how grateful we are, and we talk a lot about love, actually, for humans and for each other. So usually it's kind of weird for people because the music is so dark and so harsh and the message is so full of love. So people can expect some weird feeling of love and fight at the same time, I guess.
I love it. I think it's something cool. I mean, this kind of dark music, and also on in another side, this kind of energy, this kind of making people happy, and that's I love. That's something I love from this music. From this music, I mean, it's something I cannot describe, but it's something that maybe you can feel is something that makes you alive.
Wow, yes, absolutely. And what you just say for us, when someone like you listening to the music or taking the time to interview says that, this is what makes us alive, actually. So, now I hear you talking and I really cannot wait to be in fucking Mexico. I cannot tell you. So yeah, thank you. It's true. It's true, and that's the beauty of punk music somehow. I mean, all music in general, but there's this thing about hardcore and punk music, which it doesn't speak to everybody, but the people that are in it, it's crazy um, how much love and care you can have, and that makes you feel alive. That's so true. Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're going to talk about another thing that is about your new music. And you're coming with at least your last single. I don't know if there's more new songs or something like that, but I would like to talk about your new music.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say about
Oh,
this
sorry.
new songs? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this we're gonna release two new songs actually. One is already out. It's called Nightshifter. That's the first single. And then there's a second song that is gonna come out together with the EP, new EP, that is gonna come out on September 26th. So the official release show is gonna be in Monterrey. And what I can tell you is that these songs were I wrote these songs in 2020 and we recorded them in 2022 when we recorded the last album, Odd Love, that was released last year. And these two songs somehow they felt, a bit too dark and depressing compared to the rest of the album. So we've put them on the side. And then we wanted to release them on an EP together because I think both Night Shifter and the other song they're really in between the old Coilguns and the new version of Coilguns. And somehow, when we booked the tour in Mexico, I felt like, hey, it's a great way to introduce ourselves to Mexico because it has the elements of the elements that made Coilguns, you know, kind of popular in Europe, but it also has the new clean vocal stuff that we didn't have before. So I thought it was a perfect way to introduce us to the Mexican crowd, and and I'm really excited because Mexico is going to be the first time we're going to be playing these songs actually. Yeah, we're not even going to have time to rehearse, so it's going to be on stage that we're going to rehearse.
I like this part about this theme about these new songs aren't going to be part of the last album because this topic about being too dark and everything like this.
Mhm.
But are they going to be on the same set list, isn't it?
Yes, one song of this EP is going to be on the set list. But the set list is going to be mostly the last album, of course, like 80%. Then there's going to be two songs, like there's going to be a couple of songs from old albums as well. So because we're coming on a headline tour, even if it's a small tour, it's going to be a headline tour. So we're going to play at least an hour. So we're going to have the time to play, to show everything that we do.
Yeah,
And
and that's something very special about this topic. About this is your very first time in Mexico,
yeah,
and you're coming to showing yourselves.
yeah, for the first time. And I really don't know what to expect, honestly. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be 20 people or 100 or 50. Um, it's really weird because in Europe we know what we do, and we're still coming with the full crew. So it's four people on stage, and then we have our sound technician, we have our light technician, we have another technician with us, we have a lot of gear as well that we take. So I'm really hoping this tour is going to go well, um, so we can come back. But I have no idea. I'm but I'm super happy that someone like you wants to talk to us, for example. So it's already cool, I think.
That's something that, like, I mean, in y- in that case, I will be something afraid that coming from Europe to Mexico, another continent, with for very first time, and
Hmm.
not knowing it, how many people listens to me, and
Hmm.
you're coming without this fear and just for having fun and meet Mexico.
Yeah, it's that's how we've been working forever. I mean, honestly, when you start a punk band, you never know what's going to happen. Like, it's mostly people don't like this kind of music anyway. So you never know what's going to happen. So you do it for the passion of it. And then maybe we could stay in Europe and just play the shows we play with people, but then it gets boring, first of all. And so, if it works, then we're going to have a lot of new friends and a new country we can come in. And if it doesn't work, I'm sure it's going to be great holidays anyway, because we're going to meet some cool people for sure. We're going to play good shows because we play good shows no matter what. If there's 10 people or 100, we're going to play a good show. And it's just that, of course, we cannot come because it costs a lot of money. So we cannot come every 6 months if there's not more people. But for this one, no pressure. We just come to discover people and meet people, and we'll see. So, yeah.
Well, here you have a new friend and someone who really would like to go to your concert. And well, I mean, I think this is everything. It's time to end the interview. I love talking talking with you. I really love your music. I'm excited about your concert. And well, for last, something that you would like to say to the people who are looking at this interview, seeing this interview.
Gracias por escuchar mi entrevista y no puedo esperar de ser en México por la gira de Coilguns y muchas gracias. I don't know, something like that.
That's how I felt talking in English.
Well, hey, are you going to be at one of the shows?
I really like.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, I
cool.
hope to see you there.
Okay, excellent. Well, gracias por tu tiempo. Voilà. And yeah, thank you for your time, and we'll talk at the show then. Thank you very much.
Thank you and goodbye, and see you um in October in Mexico. Here in Mexico City is October or September.
It's October. It's October 4, I think, Mexico. Yeah.
Well, see you in a month.
See you in a month then, my friend. Absolutely. Cool.